150th game for Bayern Munich, only the third player ever in the Champions League history to do that. So you're in the company of Iker Casillas and Xavi. That's not bad company, is it?
It's not bad. It's not bad. You have to sleep well, eat well to reach this. In my age, normally you need a wheelchair.
So I'm going to give you this microphone and then prepare yourself for some really, really tough questions.
No problem, no problem.
Thomas, welcome. Do you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you. Thank you.
Are you feeling like an old man?
No. Today I felt very good, but Germany is listening. The tactics for the next game. I felt quite. Let me
bring them in. Bring them in. The two of us.
Oh, what's up?
He's coming later. No, I felt quite good, but in the end, I'm not satisfied with this draw. But that's Real Madrid. You know it. You saw it. You saw it twice against City. You saw it the last years. You see it in every game. So you have to be careful in every minute. Yeah, Tony, was is? Tony Kroos is laughing, but he knows it's always the same. So I'm not happy today, but it was okay.
Thomas, this is Thierry.
Thierry.
I wanted to ask you a question about your positioning on the field and where you were every time in between the fullback and the centre-back to make sure that they were not going to jump, especially in the first half with Leroy Sané coming in and Musiala. You switched it in the second half because they played high and wide and Guerrero took the same position as you were doing on the other side. How do you feel playing in that position and doing that job?
I think it doesn't matter in which position you are. When you are an offensive player, you always have to be on the jump to be in between. That the defenders always have to think and to decide. And maybe there is a second they decide wrong, and that's all about. So you always have to come to the edge. When Antonio Rüdiger is thinking, okay, maybe it's a little bit too wide to jump out, and then maybe I have space. And when he jumps out, maybe the space opens behind him. So, 90 minutes, it's always the same game. When you are not able to, like you or Jamal or Leroy or these kind of guys, Vinicius, when you're not able to take the ball in your own half, dribble 10 guys and score a goal, then you have to get the guys of the other team moving. And when they move wrong, you have to be there.
That's my point, because on the penalty and on the first goal, you knew Leroy Sané was high and wide. You could have controlled that ball. You let it go because you knew you were going to give him time in a 1v1 situation, and him being on the other side, because in the first half, he was on the left. And then in the second half also, I like the way you went behind the Real Madrid player to receive that ball for the second goal, on the penalty. Then you drove forward to release that ball this time to Musiala. So I just wanted to say, like I always said, how great of a player you are and how you use your brain in any situation. So well done. Because the two goals were thanks to you.
For me, it seems simple, but I know what you mean. I always wondering sometimes when I see player, they don't do that easy stuff to make their life easier. But in the end, it worked well today in some kind of situations. But 2-2 is not what I want.
Thomas, a few months ago, you were very passionate in an interview, I think, after you lost at Bayer Leverkusen.
Yes, right.
I mean, what has changed since then to now to give you the belief you can get through to the Champions League final?
I think the games and the win over Arsenal gave us a little bit kind of self-confident, kind of not the team spirit when you go out and drink a beer together. It gave us maybe the belief and maybe this kind of, I said this Conny Leimer feeling when he's hunting Ødegaard like a dog and to yeah. Maybe you know the story. And this kind of winning feeling gave us a little bit more belief in ourselves, to be a little bit more aggressive and in the last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we are in a good mood. We're playing better. We're playing not perfect, but we're playing better. And I wanted to say I'm happy that I understood your question. I was feared when you got to the microphone.
Thomas,
Just a quick one. How is Harry Kane settling in? How's his German coming along?
Now, his German is not that bad as you think. Maybe when you score 40 plus goals, you think maybe he does not have to learn it. But the numbers, he can deal with the numbers, and it's quite good. And we are happy with him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's great. That's great. So see you next week, guys.
See you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.
Wow, that was some spectacle that you performed out there with for both teams. But in the first half, you looked very, very agitated on the touchline. How did you see that first half?
We were strong in 15 minutes and we stopped playing. I don't know why. We stopped playing. We played different patterns. I don't know why. We were so strong in the first 5-10 minutes. We had huge chances. But we lost our fluidity and we lost our rhythm. They changed a little bit the shape in defending, I have the feeling, after the 15 minutes. Then we conceded and lost our confidence, lost the rhythm and fluidity of the match. So we changed some things in halftime. We encouraged everyone to play more aggressive offensively. We did this in second half. We won the second half. Yeah, but unfortunately, in the moments when it was possible to score the 3-1, we did not and got punished for one little mistake in the second half. Late.
Did you think that you were in control of? Because Real Madrid didn't really create that much, but then it's two small mistakes.
They do this to everyone. No, we're not the first team. They do this too. So they did it to us. They had one chance in the counter movement, in minority up front, but still one counter movement is enough to score. And then in the second half, they had one chance again with a counter movement and one little individual flick. I think in a 2-against-5 situation, they managed to get away with a penalty and well-deserved penalty. This is what they do. You need to be switched on. You need to play like without mistake. And if you have the chance, you need to be more clinical if you really want to win. But okay.
How close did you feel the game was to what you planned?
Let's say that we knew that it was a tough game, especially against this opponent at home in front of their fans. But as I said, we played a good game. For sure, they pushed a lot. They pushed a lot, especially in the beginning of the game and the second half. I think we could have started the second half a little bit better, but as usual, we fight until the end. We scored this second goal, and now let's see what's going to happen in the Bernabeu.
Yellow card to Rudiger, who's tackling you from behind.
The game is over. Huh?
Just the last one. I find fascinating that in the first 20 minutes, Real Madrid were deep and you didn't have the ball, and yet you thought your moment will arrive. And when you get 2-1 down, exactly the same. Nothing affects you.
Yeah, for sure. We know how to manage the game. We know that sometimes the opponent will push and will give everything to score the goal. But it didn't happen because I feel like our low block was nice. We were good collocated. So let's see what's going to happen in the next game. For sure, we are going to fix things, but we remain confident.
Who's your favorite pundit of the show?
My favorite what?
Pundit.
I'm a go with Kate. Ladies first.
Thank you very much.
Oh! Coucou, salut.
I was just about to say that his English is
very good. Now you think he misunderstood the question.
Who is the best pundit? Kate.
Favorite person on the panel? I feel you. Thank you. All love.
He classed Kate as a pundit. What's really interesting, did he not see your brackets?
We did see the brackets.
No, hold up. I got the same brackets as Micah Richards.
Wow!
Let the internet recognize that you and me had the exact same picks.
Why? Who's had the most?
I got crucified.
No. My DMs were full, and not for good reasons.
But did they create videos to troll you online where they cut together your prediction and then the final score?
Jamie sent me the video that night.
Yeah.
In the group chat.
Yeah.
So yes.
I edited it.